My new camera for landscape photography, and this is the Lumix G9 II, which I literally just got yesterday. And other than just setting up my settings and stuff last night, I have not taken a single photo with it yet. So this is literally my first day shooting with the G9 II. I'm just gonna share some of the photos I take and maybe share some of my first thoughts and impressions on the G9 II. It's a beautiful day out here in the San Juan Mountains here, southwest Colorado, just north of Durango, where I live. So yeah, let's get out and shoot with the Lumix G9 II. Okay, so some thoughts after my first half hour of shooting with the G9 II is the first thing that I noticed is the amazing ergonomics of this camera. Like, it fits my hands incredibly well, which I'm not surprised about because the original G9 had like absolutely amazing ergonomics as well, and it was kind of known for that. And the G9 II feels just as great as the G9 and maybe better in some ways. I guess time will tell. The second thing I've noticed is, first of all, how good the EVF is. Very clear and crisp and bright EVF, so for taking photos it's really great. And then also the quality of the images looking at the screen through the EVF look great as well. This is a higher megapixels than the G9. The G9 was about 20 megapixels, the G9 II is 25 megapixels. It probably also helps that I have this new lens. This is a OM System 40 to 150 millimeter f4 Pro lens. It's a telephoto lens, and I just picked this up as well with the G9 II, and this lens looks amazing as well. So I think just a combo of the two, photo quality looks fantastic. Lost my lens cap off the edge of the bridge. I'm gonna try and go get it. Literally first day I'm using this lens, the OM System 40 to 150 f4.0 Pro lens. It's kind of a mouthful, that one. Great lens, by the way, so far, paired with the G9 II. But I literally dropped the lens cap, fell off, I went into the river, and luckily I was able to go down and grab it. It was still just floating around, like the waves were pushing it around in the water, and I was able to grab it. But yeah, losing lens caps is just something that I do a lot, and literally first day using this lens, I dropped the lens cap. What do I think of the Lumix G9 II after my first few hours of use with this camera? I'm very much enjoying it so far. It's a really enjoyable camera to use, very functional, and I will say that this is the third Lumix Micro Four Thirds camera I have owned, so I am very familiar with the system and I already feel right at home using this camera. Now, like I said earlier today, probably the first thing I noticed using this camera was how good the EVF is. It's just crisp. It's very crisp. So I do enjoy that. You can tell the EVF has, definitely improved resolution since the G9, and the G9 was not bad by any means. The image quality is superb, just looking at it through either the viewfinder or the back screen on the camera. The ergonomics on the original G9 are absolutely fantastic, and like I said, I've been using that camera for almost 6 years, so I was very used to it. The G9 II has a very similar design to the original G9, but in some ways it's almost more comfortable to hold than the original G9. I'm really excited to see what kind of photos I can take with this over the coming months and years. Now, obviously, this is my very first day using this camera, so I'll probably have a lot more to say about it in the coming months after I use it for a while. So I will probably make a proper review of this camera at some point. This is not a review, this is really just a first impressions, first day use of this camera. And yeah, my thoughts might change and evolve over time. So I will probably make an updated video for this camera in the future. About 4.5 miles from my truck down here on the Animas River. So I need to start hiking back because it's going to be getting dark in like an hour and a half. But I'm going to try and take some more photos and stuff on the way back. So there should be more photos on the hike back. I do really like this viewpoint here behind me, but I do think that it would benefit from some better light, and the sun is kind of blocked out by clouds west of us right now. So the peaks behind me aren't really lit up by sun. It's very kind of muted, flat light, but I'm gonna take a few shots and see what I come up with. So far, I'm really impressed with the G9 Mark II. It really does feel like an improvement, an upgrade over the original G9, which I've been shooting with for almost 6 years. So this is my new landscape photography camera from here on forward, and I'm really excited to see what kind of photos I can take with this and some really great adventures I'm going to go on with this camera. The overall ergonomics in this camera are probably a general improvement over the G9, and the G9 already had really fantastic ergonomics, but this camera just fits my hands very well, and I kind of equate it to the very large grip on the front. And then also a thumb support here in the back, which the original G9 had, and plenty of cameras have this, but this camera just fits very well in the hands. And I think that as I get used to it, it's just going to get better and better. So I'm just really happy with the general ergonomics of this camera. I'm glad to see that it's, you know, a continuation of what the original G9 was already doing. And the G9 II also has higher resolution than the original G9. The original G9 was 20 megapixels. This is 25 megapixels. Apparently has higher dynamic range than the original G9, which I guess with time I'll kind of see how that works out. Whole new autofocus system in this camera, which is a massive improvement over the original G9. I am a little bit late on this upgrade, considering this camera came out over 2 years ago, and I've just continued using the G9. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. A bit of me, my first day shooting with the G9 Mark II. There'll be plenty more videos in the future featuring this camera, because this is now my full-time landscape photography camera. Thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one.